নমস্কাৰ ছাবেদসকল অষ্টম দৰমহা আয়োগত অনুমোদন জনোৱাৰ লগে লগে পেঞ্চনাৰসকলৰ কাৰণেও নতুন নিয়ম বা পৰিৱৰ্তন কৰা হৈছে সংসদত আৰু এই সম্পৰ্কত বিত্ত মন্ত্ৰালয়ৰ ফালৰ পৰা এক বিশেষ খবৰ আহিছে আৰু সংসদত বিত্তমন্ত্ৰী নিৰ্মলা সীতাৰমণ ডাঙৰীয়াই এই বিষয়ে অৱগত কৰিছে। পেঞ্চনাৰসকলৰ নিয়মৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত ব্যাপক পৰিৱৰ্তন কৰা হৈছে। অষ্টম দৰমহা আয়োগত পেঞ্চনাৰসকলে ইয়াৰ সুবিধা লাভ কৰিবনে নকৰিব? আপোনালোকে বিত্তমন্ত্ৰী মহোদয়ে সংসদত কি মন্তব্য কৰিছিল আপোনালোকে এবাৰ শুনি লওক।
Sir, there is one particular amendment which we brought in as government amendment, but it's now cleared from the Rajya Sabha, so it's part of the finance bill which has come here. I would like to highlight that. For the first time, our government had implemented the full parity between the pensioners of pre- and post-7th Pay Commission, Central Pay Commission. All pensioners of the central government who had retired before 1/1/2016 are now drawing the same pension as employees who retired after 1/1/2016. The demand of pensioners regarding parity has been agreed to and implemented by this government. I'd like to thank Prime Minister Modi for having brought in that treatment, equal treatment for all pensioners, and this is something which we have taken on board in this finance bill. The Prime Minister had approved the establishment of the 8th Central Pay Commission also, which is now, I'm sure all members do have the information on it, to revise salaries and benefits of central government employees in January 2025. So just to highlight as to why this amendment here. The 6th Central Pay Commission, sir, was an expert body that had threadbare examined all the issues, disparities, and even the representations by employees before making their recommendations in March 2008, which thereafter, upon careful consideration, was accepted by the government. The manner of fixing pension, which was recommended by the 6th CPC, was similar to the previous CPCs. So, through this amendment, which we brought in the Lok Sabha and after Lok Sabha's passing, which is now before us, that the government is restoring the recommendations of the 6th Central Pay Commission and respecting it as an expert body. In this, I just want to add keeping in view the recommendations which the 6th Central Pay Commission had said, a distinction among pensioners is inevitable, and that is what is being brought in. And as an amendment, and by way of validation, I want to highlight that the validation is what is being put in, and principles of expenditure on pension and liabilities. The validation rules do not in any way change or alter the existing pensions so fixed of existing civil pensioners from the present stage. So there is no change. The validation rules also do not affect defense pensioners in any way as they are covered by separate rules. It is not an amendment. I would like to underline this point. It is not an amendment to any pension rules or instructions, but only a reaffirmation of the same with effect from 1st June 1972. That is the date the CCS pension rules were promulgated. The 6th Central Pay Commission made a distinction between the retirees pre-1/1/2006 and those of post-1/1/2006 periods. The then government, 2008, had accepted the recommendations of the 6th Central Pay Commission and decided that there will be a distinction between pensioners with reference to the cutoff date of 1/1/2006. The 7th Pay Commission has brought in parity between pre-1/1/2016 and post-1/1/2016 pensioners. I again reiterate that this is only a validation of existing rules. This does not alter or change existing civil or defense pensions. So